Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack, this is Jthbooks, and it's been a while, and I've been talking about it for a while, but it is time for an unhaul. I have been talking about this for a long time, and I've sort of just saving up when I have the time really, because an unhaul, it takes a while, you know, to look through every shelf. So, and it's come at a good time because the reading is not going great at the minute. As you know, if you've been here for a bit, it's not going great. So I just want to get rid of some books. I have a feeling it's going to be my biggest unhaul yet. I mean, that could be really wrong. It might not be, but I would like to think it is. I can already see so many that I want to get rid of, and I'm not even looking at the bookshelves behind me. I'm looking at like the ones behind the camera, behind the phone. It's not a camera. I should make that clear. So how should we do this? Should we sort of go shelf by shelf and I'll pick a few off and then we'll have a few, give you a little taster of what I'm going to get, and then we'll do a big sort of reveal at the end. Shall we do it that way? What I think I'm going to put you sort of further back so we can see the whole shelves and we'll go through them together like that, for these two at least anyway. I'm really excited for this. I know I shouldn't be excited to give books away, but at the minute I am. I should quickly say, if I'm going to get rid of any ARCs, they sort of either go to some bookish friends or they go in the recycling because, you know, we don't really want them out in the world. But every other book is going to go on my free book exchange at work. So you just put books on there and people come in and they read them or they take them home and read them. And it's my favourite thing. It's my favourite thing. I've said it so many times before, but when I'm just sort of there and somebody takes one of my books off the shelves and take it home, it's my favourite thing. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like a bookseller, even though I'm not selling them. They're just taking my old stuff for free, but it makes me happy. Or I will say the flip side is when they, let me find a book quick, when they literally like pick one of the books and they're like this. Heartbreak. But it doesn't happen often. So let's move the camera back a bit and let's go through all the shelves. Now, you know, normally when I do this, I like to have a fizzy drink, or if you're in America, a soda. But I've given them up. It's been a few weeks. So I've just got a bottle of water. Water is the elixir of life, I guess, so you know. So if my sort of framing is correct, you can see 1, 2, 3 shelves. I think, is that right? Right, let's get it started because I know. Right, first of all, I'm going to get rid of these two books. Raybearer and Redemptor by Jordan Ifuku. I haven't read these. I haven't read them. Well, I've read this one, but I never ever picked up the sequel. And I would need to read. I'm just not. But look, these are beautiful editions. They're going to make someone very happy on the free book exchange. Now, I know this might make some people a little bit angry, maybe a little bit, I don't know, but I am going to get rid of this series. I don't know what it's called, the Elderling series by Robin Hobb. It wasn't for me. DNF'd the first one. Sorry. Also, it turns out there's things behind the shelf. So I think it's going to happen a lot. There's going to be a lot behind, so I want to get rid of some of the ones behind too. But I'm also going to get rid of Infinity Sun and Infinity Reaper by Adam Silvera. I never read the third one. I'll just put this in the recycling bin. And this is a finished copy, but who will just want the second one? Who knows? But there you go. We're going to keep this. This is the last book my mum ever brought me. So that's not going anywhere. The LA Candy series by Lauren Conrad. Oh, did you think I was going to get rid of these? No chance. She was it for me growing up. I stan Lauren Conrad. I still do. The Hills was everything to me growing up. I should get rid of them. I should, shouldn't I? No, I can't. They're not going anywhere. I'm going to keep these. I haven't read either of these, and I haven't read that yet. My friend got me that. And she picked a good book for someone who owns a lot of books, doesn't have a good book. She picked a good book there, so I am going to keep that. I am. Right, let's go on to this shelf. The Bee Sting. It stung me. I didn't like it. Everything's Fine by Celia Rabes. Yeah. A friend gave me this, but I'm not going to ever pick it up, I don't think. So I'm going to get rid of this one. I accidentally pre-ordered 2 copies of Sally Rooney's Intermezzo, so I'm going to get rid of the signed one. No, the not signed one. Why did I get rid of the signed one? This does have an exclusive short story collection, but I haven't read it yet, so it's going. Also going to get rid of Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo and Punching the Air, because I've owned them for so long and I haven't read them, and I'm very much out of sort of my YA phase, so they were behind. See, it's the behind the shelves I need to look out for. Sorcerer of Thorns, goodbye. Then if you can see behind there, I have a version of Babel, which I haven't read yet, but I will. I have a very posh version of Dune, and that's not going anywhere. And then there's my American versions of The Hunger Games, which aren't going anywhere. Don't even try. Don't even try to make it with The Hunger Games. Right, this shelf. Can we still see? Yeah, this is the last shelf you can see, right? Right, let's go behind first. Let's take some off and go behind. Iron Widow. I'm going to get rid of it. I haven't bought the sequel. I haven't read it. I've owned it for years. It's going. Here's my original Hunger Games that I owned. Not going anywhere. I can feel you like screaming at me, like, get rid of some Hunger Games. You want to get rid of books, get rid of some of the Hunger Games. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Right behind we have Dawn French Book and Margaret Atwood, but they're going to stay. Don't know if I've ever shown you this. I don't know if I have. My friend got me this for my birthday, and it's called According to Yes. And he wrote in it for me, which maybe sounds awful to some of you, but I loved it. I will never ever get rid of it. He said, live 2016 according to Yes. You're welcome. And he's still my best friend now. Right, I am going to get rid of this Boys Don't Cry by Fiona Scarlett. It made me cry, and I'm a boy. But I will never reread it, so that can go. Full disclosure, I forgot I owned it, so I am gonna get rid of this one. And The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Oh God. Do you remember when this was the rage? I was a follower. What can I say? I did it. So that's gonna go too. Do I want to get rid of anything else in this stack? Maybe this one? I don't know. I'll think about that one. If it's at the end, is at the end. Right, I don't know if you can see, but I am going to, up here, I'm going to get rid of The History of My Sexuality. It was fine. There were parts of it I really liked, but it didn't sort of stand the test of time, and I'm just getting rid of it. I'm also going to get rid of this poetry collection. It was sent to me unsolicited, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm also going to get rid of Blue Hunger. I read this for books just so. I read this for the Polari Prize, and it was fine, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Right, I reckon this shelf's pretty safe. Is it? Yeah, I reckon it really is pretty safe, that shelf. Don't think anything's going to go. This shelf, I absolutely hate. I hate it with passion. I hate looking at it. I hate it. So we are gonna, even if we don't get rid of it, we're gonna have a little jig around of it, because look, I don't like this here, right? So if I am gonna get rid of a copy of one of these, I've got one signed, one not. So we'll keep the signed one. Right, this is the unsigned one. That was a good pick. So I'm gonna get rid of Private Rights by Julie Anfield, just because I have two. I'm going to get rid of Henry by Alan Bratton. I didn't like it, and I won this in a giveaway. All of you, every single one, it survived many Unhaul, hasn't it? But it's not surviving this one. I don't necessarily want to get rid of these, but like, I don't like them. Well, I just wish they could go on a different shelf, actually, is what I wish. And these. So maybe I might put them up there. They're going. They're not going, they're just getting off the shelf, okay? Don't panic. And then we can put my new books that I've just got on there. That's fine. Oh, I'm also going to get rid of Mona of the Manor. I'm just never going to read that. Oh, see, look what I have behind there. Forgot that was even there. Oh, her husband died recently. Have you heard the song she released for him? If you haven't listened to it, I can't think what it's called. I'll put like a picture of it here, the cover. Oh, made me want to cry. This shelf, I love this shelf. It's my favourite shelf in the whole thing, not going anywhere. But what's behind? Let's have a look. The Safe Keep. I own 2 copies, so I'm just going to get rid of this copy, but it's one of my favourite books ever, probably. And a £5 note. See? More money to buy books with. If You Change Your Mind by Rob Wilbur. I did quite enjoy this one, I think. Yeah, I didn't. This is his first one. I enjoyed this one, but I'm not going to reread it. It's an ARC, so it can go in the recycling bin. It's books like this, these YA books, that when I was sort of starting out, sort of reading queer fiction, this is what I was into, and I'm not anymore. But that doesn't mean I don't want to give them a chance, because I bought them, so they're not going. But I think that goes against sort of my ruthless thing, but no, they're not going. They're not going. Let's stay behind there. Right, now I'm going to have to hold you by hand, unless I can lower the camera a bit and we can see down here. So we'll see what happens, and then we'll set out the bottom shelves, because I know there's some I want gone from there too. I'm going to have to go order. This is hard, thirsty work. Right, so okay, I think you can see these shelves, hopefully, but there's someone I'll get rid of. I want to get rid of Unsettled Ground by Claire Fuller. I didn't love it. I really hated the ending. Rejection, I'm going to get rid of. Read this recently. It was fine. It was fine. Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. I'm going to get rid of it. Mame by Jessica George. I'm going to get rid of it. Sarah Moss, Some Water. Rid of it. Hated it. Oh, I forgot I was going to get rid of all these, and now I'm getting excited again. Beast of a Little Land. I did enjoy this. I think someone else would really enjoy this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Right, I'm gonna have a look behind quick. Daisy Jones and the Six. I just bought it because of the hype. It's not for me. I'm gonna get rid of it. All that's behind there now is one of my Hunger Games books, and as we know, they're not going. This shelf. I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm just never ever gonna read them. Ever. Am I? I'm not. I'm going to be ruthless. They're going to go. If I sort of, because these are like special editions. If I send any of them, I'll link like a vintage down below, but I'm not going to do that. Right, let's have a look behind, because it's jam-packed. The Final Strife, it can go. I'd never bought the second one. The Daughter of the Moon Goddess, it can go. I never can it. Yeah, it can go. It can go. Do you see how I nearly talked myself out of that then? There's one more behind here. Oh no, that's just an ARC. I won't get rid of that. That was pretty successful. That's pretty successful. Right, now maybe I'll hold you for the other ones, because it's getting a bit of a struggle. Right, I'm going to get rid of Flux. I read it. I enjoyed it. It can go. I'm getting rid of Rosewater. I liked it up until the end, and, you know, that's that. I don't know about these two. Lavender and the House and The Bell in the Fog. I'm undecided. But I'm going to have a look what's behind, and then I think, like, we'll move on to another shelf, and if I take any more off, it'll be a surprise for you at the end. I actually found a stack of books behind there that I got rid of some of them, so you can see that. Got rid of some of a stack behind here. I'm also going to get rid of Please Don't Fall, Jisoo. I'm also going to get rid of this one. I read it earlier. It was fine, but We Will, it nearly fell. They were falling. It's fine. But I think the rest on this shelf is safe. That was really upsetting. Now I want to get rid of every book on here. Yeah, I think everything's safe there for a minute. Right, the YA shelves here, these are a problem. They're a problem for me. I can only see one to get rid of. We Can Tame Multitudes. I didn't love it. So that can go. The trouble is, I know how many books are like behind here as well, and there's a shelf here. So I'm going. So I'll leave the bottom shelf, and you can see what I got rid of from that one on the end. But do I want to get rid of any of these? I don't think so. I also don't want these up there. And just look at all these behind. What am I going to do? Right. let's see if we can get rid of some of the ones behind. So I switch. I'm obsessed with playing the Switch at the minute, so that's really all I do. A friend got me this little sushi roll from Japan. How sweet is it? Actually, that's actually from Japan. I was so excited. I was so happy. You Should See Me in a Crown. I read it. I enjoyed it, but I can get rid of this one. Do you know, I've just had an idea. I might actually do like a vlog series where I put all of these into a jar and I read some. I do it every so often and to just to get through them and to see if I actually still like and can read some YA books. So I might actually do that. Do we like that idea? Let me know in the comments down below, because then I can, if not, I can get rid of some of these and, you know, we can just figure some things out. Do we like that idea? I quite like that idea. It could just like every few months, we know, we can pick some out of the jar. I think that's a good idea. Imagine if you're like, no, that's a bad idea, Jack. Shut up. Okay, well, I'll wait to see what you say. Who knows? You see, it's like this Adam Silvera book here. I haven't read it yet, but I know he's going to release a new one in the series and I will buy it. I will buy it because I quite enjoyed the first one, but I'm not reading them, so why am I doing it? So I do think that vlog series would be a good idea, but I'll wait to see what you guys think. And then we have this shelf up here, which has got stacks on top, which I absolutely hate. So we do need to get rid of some of these, but nothing is actually jumping out at me. So I'm gonna have to have a real think, and then maybe you'll just see that at the end, because I really can't decide. See, here's the thing, right? Never going to reread this, but I didn't read when I was sort of 16. When he died, I was crushed, and I got this. But that doesn't mean I want to give it up. But I'm never going to read it. Why would I keep it? And I was 16, you know, a long time ago. I can't even think how many, like 16 years ago. Oh my God. So, you know, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be brave. Oh my gosh, my room is an absolute mess now. Absolute tip. But let's go through all these books, shall we? Buckle up. I have a feeling we're gonna be here a while. So first up, we have the Robin Hobb collection. We have The Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Assassin, Assassin's Quest, Ship of Destiny, Ship of Magic, The Mad Ship, Fool's Errand, and The Golden Fall. These are all going to someone I work with. I asked her if she wants them. She said yes, so she's more than welcome to have them. We also had Raybearer and Redemptor. Yeah, just go. They've got to go. Infinity Sun and Infinity Reaper by Adam Silvera. Sorcery of Thorns and Iron Widow. Full Disclosure. Everything's Fine. And The Beastie. Intermezzo. I own 2 copies. That's the reason why. Rejection and Boys Don't Cry. Unsettled Ground. Soulmates. Cane Warriors. Grown. The Girls I've Been. Some of these you may not have seen, but like I said, I had a lot behind those shelves, behind these books. I was surprised myself. The Hate You Give, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, The Final Strife, The Ember in the Ashes series, Daisy Jones and the Sigs, and Beasts of a Little Land, Summer Water, which I absolutely hated, Mummy, and Hamnet. Also Clap When You Land, and Punching the Air. I've just owned them for so long, I haven't read them. I need to clear some room. And The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Now, from the queer shelves behind me, which I don't normally get much off from them, but this has got a large stack, so I've done quite well. Or bad, depends what your viewpoint is on Unhauls, I guess. Private Rights by Julia Armfield. Blue Hunger, which I read, and it was fine. Someone else could enjoy it. It's a signed copy, so they might really enjoy it. James by Percival Everett. I know everyone loves this book, but I did enjoy it. I don't need to keep it. All of You, Every Single One. Oh, I'm still unsure about this one, but I'm still unsure. Them, it was a poetry collection that was sent to me unsolicited, so, you know. Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. I just didn't love this. Sorry. I know a lot of people really loved it, but I'm sorry. I won't be reading the sequel either. The Kingdom of Sand by Andrew Holleran. Hated it. Hated this book. Soft Lab by Nick Grimshaw. Read it. It was fine. Page Boy by Elliot Page. I wanted a bit more from it. I didn't love it as much as I wanted to. A Dutiful Boy. I'm unsure about this one because I'm never going to read it again, but I really like it. So I'm unsure, but I should just do it. Stop keeping books. Gear Breakers. Survived many an Unhaul. It's not surviving this one. I can't do it anymore. Ace of Spades. I enjoyed it when I read it, but I'm never going to reread it. Henry by Alan Bratton. Didn't love this one. And I had the ARC, I gave that away, but then I won a hardback copy in a giveaway, so I'm not going to keep it. The History of My Sexuality. Flux, did cost me £20 this book, but I enjoyed it, but I'm never going to reread it. If You Change Your Mind by Robbie Webber, and Rosewater by Liv Little. The Safekeep, I own 2 copies. Still love this book, still absolutely love this book. The Never Was, I loved a section of it. I loved a section, the rest, but so it's going to go. Dark Rise and Dark Hair. Yeah, you know, the fantasy book I read recently, really enjoyed and said I can't wait to read the second one. But I just can't see when I'm ever going to. I just can't see when I'm ever going to. I keep thinking about it. No, I can't if they're going. The chances are as well, I know what will happen. Like, they'll sit on the bookshelf at work, the free bookshelf, for a while. So if I want them back, I can just get them back. I can just get them back. That's a really bad attitude to have, but it's one I've got. It is the one I've got. Mona of the Manor. It is book 11. You don't need to read the first 10, but... Whoops. Oh, it's going. This proof copy of Young Monk by Douglas Stewart, I do have as personalised hardback with the cover that I love, but I don't really like the book, but I am going to keep it just because I love the cover. Which goes against the whole point of the Unhaul, but ignore me. Just ignore that. Ignore that one. Ignore that one. Now I go for the shelf above my telly, and then the one that my telly sits on, which was the YA books, which we had a bit of discussion about, didn't we? We did. I'm still waiting to hear if you like the idea or not. Which I would, maybe I'll just do it even if you don't. But let's talk about the books we're getting rid of, not the ones I kept for something I might not even do. Oh, I am terrible at unhauling. I really am. You have Imogen, obviously, but it was a personalised one, so it says Jack, obviously, but I'm never going to reread it. Camp by Elsie Rosen. I loved this book. I don't know if I still would. I own a hardback, so I'll just get rid of this proof copy. Deposing Nathan. I read it. My sister loved it. Absolutely loved it. Finished it in 3 hours, but I'm never going to reread it, so I can just get rid of it. Zombie Hearts and Broken Parts. Oh, Broken Parts and Zombie Hearts, should I say. Read it. It was fine. Never going to reread it. Gwen and Nat Are Not in Love. It was fine. I think I would give her another try. She's got another book out. I do know that, so I might pick that one up. And then, no, I'm not going to. Why would I keep... I might. I can't lie. I even showed it on a shopping vlog once. I'll link that down below because I nearly picked it up then. So, a proof copy of If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Cale Dietrich. It was fine. I'm just never going to reread it. The same with Leaves You to Find Me. I really enjoyed this one, but never going to reread it. Like a Love Story. Didn't love this one. Talked about Madonna too much for me. Talked about Madonna too much. I love a book with letters. It turns out a book that is all letters. Too much. Too much Madonna in the one form. Too many letters in this one. Infinity Alchemist. I enjoyed it. I don't know if there's a sequel coming. I can't remember, but I don't know if I'll ever read it, so I'll just get rid of it. Solomon's Crown. Wanted to love it. Wanted to, but didn't, unfortunately. Not nearly as much as I wanted to, so we're going to get rid of it. You Should See Me in a Crown. Enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Just never going to read it. I even forgot I owned it, and it was right at the back of the shelf, so that must mean something, surely. And then Boyfriend Material and Husband Material. Loved this one. Didn't like this one, but I do own fancy editions, so I can get rid of these. So now books from the shelf above my bed. I've got a lot of shelves tonight. I've still got to go ones behind yet, so we've got more to come. Queen Sugar. It was really hard to get this book, and I liked it. I didn't love it as much as I wanted to, but I've had it for years. I'm never going to reread it. But I know it did sort of inspire a TV show on the Oprah Network. Hurricane Season. Read this recently. Wasn't my favourite, but I would pick up the other book by her. I definitely would. The Mercies. Really enjoyed this. You all vote for me to read this for a vlog, but never going to reread it. And I feel like this would be popular on the Book Exchanger one. Box Hill. They're making this into a series or a film. I watched the film, but I didn't love this. I remember it talked about trains for like 20 pages all of a sudden. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Made me laugh. Enjoyed it. Just never going to reread it. Never going to pick up the other ones. And I bought it because of my best friend's pig ex-boyfriend. The proof copy of My Dark Vanessa. I actually own a finished copy of this that's got my quote on it, so I'll keep that one. The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I've just owned it so long, never picked up the other ones, but I know people really rate this book. Doubts about this one. Steve and Me by Terry Owen. Can't believe I'm getting rid of it. Never thought I would. Can't believe it. And then Is This Just Me by Miranda Hart. This one's difficult. I think my mum brought me this, and we went to see her live together, but yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. Now the books from behind you. Let's crack on. Oh, sorry, I didn't expect there'd be this many books. The Fitful Sleep of Immigrants, which I read for the Polari Prize reading vlog. I didn't love it. I really didn't like this one. Hard Drive by Paul Stevenson, which is another book I read for the Polari Prize reading vlog. It was book approach. It was fine. sort of came third in my eye. These two Christmas books by Annabeth Albert, I just buy them for the vlog. I'll probably buy a new one this year for the vlog, but I'm not going to keep them. I wonder how these will go on the book exchange, because they get steamy. The Bone Spindle, it came in a box. I've never read it, just going to get rid of it. Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I didn't love it enough to go like collect all her work, so there's no point keeping it because I'm not going to reread it. Sorry. These two were sent to me, Daniel Deconstructed and Nothing Sung and Nothing Spoken. I'm never going to pick them up. Never going to pick them up. Sorry. Bluettes by Maggie Nelson. I didn't love it. Men by Raven Smith. It was fine, but I'm not going to reread it. Dazzling. This has survived many an unhaul. Not surviving this one. It is not surviving this one. 4 Eves and a Funeral. I'm just never going to read it. It's a YA love story. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. But I feel bad, but I'm not. That Self-Same Metal, this is an arc. I've had it every year. I'm not going to get to it, I'm just not. I haven't been entirely honest with you by Miranda Hart. Read this recently. It was fine. I enjoyed it, but never going to reread it. And maybe someone who loves Miranda will pick up the pair of them on the book exchange. Then lastly, the two Percy Jackson books, The Lightning Thief and The Sea of Monsters. Didn't love this one, never going to do it, but my best friend's child is going to have them. He's sort of mentioned that he kind of wants to read them, so I'm just going to give them to him. I'll give them to him on Wednesday. So, that's the Unhaul. I've done it. I cannot wait to get these books out of my room. Can't lie. It's a mess right now. Let's have a quick count and I'll come back to you. Let me count how many we're getting rid of. And then we'll see. That was 96 books. 96 books. God, I want to round it up to 100 somehow. Somehow I round it up to 100. I tell you what, I will find 4 more. And I'll wrap it up to 100. So just know, I've rounded up. We've got rid of 100 books. 100 books. How exciting. Room for more books? No. Let me know your last unhaul. Let me know if I should not get rid of any of these. Let me know if you think, well, it's about time you got rid of that, Jack. Bloody hell, you moaned about it for ages. Let me know. Just have a chat in the comments. It's my favourite thing. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll link the playlist down below of the other unhauls, because this is a bit of a project for me. And I'm going to speak to you all really, really soon.